Good morning! As you may be able to hear, the dye pans are already on. We're already going. There's no hanging around today, no time to hang around. I've just edited and uploaded yesterday's video. That will be on Patreon this afternoon. Because I was very good at being ahead. I was like 2-3 days ahead of things, of Vlogmas. And now I'm back to filming the day before. Which means editing in the morning and blah blah blah, so that's fine. I just need to get back caught up. I might try and record a couple of videos tomorrow, so I'm not having to edit Saturday or Sunday morning, which is absolutely fine. It's the nature of Vlogmas, and if I have to skip a day, I have to skip a day. I just don't want to skip a day because so far, touch wood, I've never had to skip a day. So yeah, if I can avoid it, I'm going to avoid it. Today's video is going to be like yesterday's video because I'm doing the exact same activity. I know. I am dyeing yarn again. I'm dyeing mini skeins today though, so it's a little different to previous yarn dyeing videos that I've posted on YouTube for Vlogmas, but it is going to be very similar to yesterday's because I dyed mini skeins yesterday as well. Yesterday I dyed up 4 colourways of 9 for the mini skein sets. Why did I do so many colourways in this collection? I don't know. But that's fine. So I dyed up one of the semi-solids, so I've got 3 semi-solids to dye today, 2 variegated. It was the smart way around to do it. Dye the variegated when I have more energy, and then dye the semi-solids on the second day when I can't be as bothered as me today. But I put the one that takes the longest to exhaust first. It's currently just heating up, and then I'll add some citric acid because thus far there's no citric acid in them. And yeah, I'm curious to see if they're going to turn out any different to how the 100-gram skeins do, because I'm dyeing them in pans instead of in pots. I was dyeing the semi-solids in pots. Now I'm doing them in pans. And yesterday it seemed to exhaust a bit quicker, but the colour is slightly different. But I think that's the nature of tobacco leaf as a colour. It's a bit of a pain in the bum. Plus I used a new jar, so I don't know if it just looks a little different, but I'm glad I saved opening the new jar until I was onto the mini skeins, because that would have been annoying if it had happened for the 100-gram skeins. So yesterday morning I overslept, so I made sure to set an alarm this morning for 6:30 and 7 o'clock, and I woke up at 5 o'clock, so that's fine. I went to sleep much earlier last night than I did the night before, so that is a good thing. I've got a dance fitness class this afternoon, hence the no makeup today, because I don't see the point in putting makeup on. I might have a friend coming to hang out. She asked if I was around today, and I said, well, I mean, I do have to work, but you're welcome to come round. I have a chair in the dye shed if you want to come hang. I can make you a cup of tea and bring it down. That is not a problem. But so we shall see if she rocks up. If she doesn't, then that's also fine. Because yeah, I'm on the home straight and I can't take a break right now as much as I'd love to. So I also think, I came to the realisation this morning whilst I was editing, I think my fun easy breezy evenings are going to have to leave. I think I need to twist mini skeins of an evening. Although saying that, tomorrow, because I've got dance fitness this evening, so by the time I eat dinner and everything, that's 8 o'clock, and then my bedtime's 9 o'clock. So but yeah, tomorrow evening I'll have to edit Saturday's video because I will not be able to do that Saturday morning. So I either need to get a taxi to Bingham, or Mario will pick me up at 7:15, which is quite early. But if I get a taxi, then I can join him a bit later on at like 10ish, when people actually start coming to the market, instead of 8 o'clock when no one is awake. But I do quite like getting there when it's dark. Anyway, it doesn't matter. Moot point. But yeah, just doing this today, dyeing up mini skeins, and then depending on what time I get done doing this, I can go and twist up yarn. So we shall see what time I get done. Good evening, folks. It's getting dark out there. My friend didn't end up coming round, which is absolutely fine. I've dyed up all of the mini skeins. I'm just doing my redos of steamed milk on Sturdy DK. I'm going to take my clip out. I do not have enough Sturdy DK for this not to work, so I've gone for a different method. I'm doing a bain-marie, so I've got my deeper pots with water in, and then I've got a pot on top, or pan I guess, a deeper pan with water in, and then I've got a pan on top of that which has the water in, dye in and yarn, and hopefully the steam means it should heat it a bit more evenly, and I shouldn't get hot spots. I've got huge wet patches on my leg. What is this? From my sleeve, of course, because my sleeve is wet, and it's now dark outside, almost, not quite. It's getting dark outside, and I haven't done advents, so that's annoying. But I really needed to get all this yarn dyed today, so I'm very glad that I did, because I do feel better for it, which is good. My dance fitness class this evening has been cancelled because too many other people cancelled, so it's not on today, which is really annoying, but it is what it is. I wish I'd got done dyeing a little bit earlier so I could have gone for a walk, because it was actually quite a nice afternoon, but I wasn't, so that's fine. I've just been in here for 5.5 hours, and I will continue to be in here for a little bit longer until this dye is done, because I don't know how long this method takes. I've only done it with Advent minis before, and they didn't have quite as much water in the top. That's how I got so many Advent minis done at once 2 years ago, because I would do this and the top pan would be quite shallow, and that's what I do speckles on. Then the bottom pan would have like more semi-solid dyes in, or colours in, and it would work quite well. But I don't know how this is going to do, or if I'm ever going to be able to get these pans apart afterwards, because they're quite heavy. But anyway, I'm just chilling in here for a bit until they're done. I need to rinse out the mini skeins of steamed milk. I've rinsed everything else. That's all ready to go, and yeah, I'm knackered now. It's quite productive though. I'm glad I got it all done, and it means instead of my dance fit class this evening, I can have an earlier dinner, and then I can twist yarn. But I also need to write my Christmas cards, so maybe I'll do that this evening instead. Sit and write my Christmas cards, because I'm running out of time to send them. No. It is now 4 o'clock. It is dark outside, but I have done, sorry, that is my sink. I've done all of the dyeing I need to do for the Legends Lattes collection. Finally, it is complete. I don't have to dye any of these colours ever again. Thank God. Right, let's go inside. Mario is home, so we go inside and write some Christmas cards and get away from that sink noise. It's fine. It just makes that noise sometimes. Sleep well, yarn. Hello, it's now the next morning, and I don't have my glasses on, so apologies if I'm out of focus. I don't think I am though, I think I'm okay. But hi, my glasses were downstairs and I was not downstairs, and I need to get this done because I'm running out of time. This video might be going up late today. Anyway, Advent time. I have 4 Advent calendars this year. I have my own hand-dyed yarn one, that is Chromatic Yarns. That is inspired by spells from Dungeons and Dragons. It's the Book of Spells Advent. I did a swap with Alison of Lofty Loop and Selena of Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. The former being watercolour themed, the latter being Nutcracker themed. And then I have a Bird and Blend Tea Advent that I bought with my own money, even though I am an affiliate, and there is a link in the description box if you want to grab some tea. No pressure, ever. Let's start with Chromatic Yarns. Day 15. Da-da-da. This is Sunburst. Can't fully remember what this spell does, I won't lie. This is a golden yellow colour with orange going through. Fades nicely from yesterday's. Delightful. And yeah, it's just a beautiful, beautiful colour. I love this one. Very nice. So that is Sunburst. Next up we have Through the Wardrobe Yarn Co. It's an odd number, so this is going to be a sock yarn. Oh, that's pretty. This is a beautiful green colour. It's got some red going through and different tones of green, some darker, some lighter. Very nice. And then I need to go digging for this one. It's day 15. We've got Mistletoe Magic. Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I see where the name comes from. This is a very pale, almost spearminty green. Semi-solid, so it's got tones of different, a bit lighter, a bit darker. Beautiful. Yeah, I like this one. I like this one a lot. So that is Lofty Loops. And then finally, Bird and Blend. I made a mistake a couple of days ago and opened day 14 on day 13. So I then the next day opened day 13 on day 14. But now we're on 15. Today is the 15th because I'm caught up with Advents and caught up with Vlogmas, and I'm a little bit stressed because I don't have time. Oh, Jammy Dodgers. Jammy Dodger is a type of biscuit here in the UK. Fruity biscuit, cheeky. Yeah, if someone's a bit jammy, it means they're a bit cheeky. But yeah, Jammy Dodger. It's a type of biscuit. It's got strawberry jam, I'm pretty sure. Maybe raspberry. I think it's raspberry, actually. Jam in it. So this is a Rooibos tea. It has no caffeine. I'm not, as I said before, I'm not a fan of Rooibos at all. Luckily, my husband very much is. So he is definitely going to enjoy these. Yes. It smells quite nice, though. But yeah, that is Advents for today. Good evening, folks. It's now 8:30. I'm pooped, absolutely pooped. I have finished the baby cardigan that I was making for my friend. They've had the baby. I finished it ages ago, but I finally sewed in all of the ends. It's not my finest piece of knit work. Partly the yarn. I wish I'd not listened to Mary and put a button at the bottom. He was like, it's fine with a gap. I feel like it looks weird. But it's a baby cardigan. It's not going to fit for too long. I'm a bit worried it's not even going to fit him now. I don't know. I need to send it ASAP. Because he's, what, a month now? So, yeah, I need to send that. And they're in Canada, so even more so. I've got a couple of bubs here who've been squeaking at me because they think it's nug time. They've still got half an hour to go. I have written all my Christmas cards. I've put stamps on as many as I can. These are the ones that I don't have the stamps for. I ran out of stamps. I ran out of my stamps from Royal Mail last year that they sent me as compensation for losing 6 of my Advents. No, 4 of my Advents. I lost 4 of my Advents last year. And the compensation was, I think, 8 books of stamps. That makes sense. That would make sense. So I've used all them up now. So that was nice. I got to use them last year for Christmas cards and thank you letters. And then this year, I've used them sort of through the year. And then I've just used up the last of them now. So not bad. A year of free stamps. And the Advents showed up. The disappointing thing is they sent out 8 books of stamps when the cost of 4 Advents was £600. And I know stamps are expensive. They're first class stamps. I know stamps are expensive, but they're not that expensive. So it's a little insulting. But anyway, the Advents turned up, so I can't be too bummed about it. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. I was just chatting, or I wasn't even chatting, I was just thinking about next year's Advent already. It's stupid, I shouldn't be thinking about it. I'm going to watch the film at some point next week and write down ideas when this collection's all done. The fact all the dyeing for it is now done is a huge relief. Dyeing in the Ban Marie's worked really well, so that's good. It's not something I've done for a semi-solid before, but I don't have the big dark patches on these skeins like I did on the ones that I did before, which is a relief. Such relief. I've got such a shiny face. It's so oily. But yeah, I'm really glad that I've got that done. So tomorrow is pack up, the make-along prizes. I've got a couple of orders to pack all of them. I've got to go to the doctor's in the morning. Everything's fine, do not be concerned. So go in there, and then after that I'm going to come back, I'm going to pick up my parcels. I'm going to go into town, my local town, not Nottingham town. I'm going to go to my local town. I'm going to drop off the parcels at the post office. I'm going to post all of my Christmas cards, because then they'll go tomorrow. I am going to nip to Card Factory. You can't come with me, but you can't come with me. You're an indoor bub. I'm going to go to Card Factory and get a card for my grandma, because I don't have one for her, and a card for my sister, because I don't have one for her yet. My first year getting sister and brother-in-law. Very exciting. And you're going to jump on the door, or are you just going to close it more? I think it might be a bit too close for you to... Oh, no, she's up on the door. Careful. Careful. Okay, she's fine. Sorry, she likes to jump up on the door. And it was a bit more closed than it currently is, so she pushed it open because she's a talented lady. Yes, get a card for my grandma, and I need to actually get another pack of cards because I ran out of cards, and so I need to send a couple more as well. Buy some stamps. I do that when I go to the post office, and then I need to come back and twist a whole lot of yarn. In the morning I need to edit this because I haven't edited it yet, and I need to film Advent because I haven't opened an Advent today at all, so I need to film Advent opening, and I need to film a video for tomorrow. Oh my goodness, Vlogmas. It's really tiring. It's non-stop. It's non-stop, especially now I've caught up on days. I can't afford to have a day off. If I have a day off, I skip a day. I can't skip a day. So, yeah, it's been a productive day. I'm glad I've got all the dyeing done for that collection. It's a huge relief, huge weight off my mind. Got a couple of friends coming over on Monday. We're just hanging out here. I might get a couple of cornetti. They're Italian croissants. In case, I changed my jumper. I also spilt dinner down it, so it needs to go in the wash. So when I came in, I changed out of my jeans because I had wet patches on them from my sleeve, which was soaking. I could wring it out, it was so wet. So I changed my jumper, changed my trousers. That's why I'm wearing a different jumper. Didn't explain that. Yeah, they're Italian croissants. They've got more butter in, apparently. And he also puts the zest of a lemon, I'm pretty sure, or orange, a citrus fruit. I always say the wrong one. I can't remember what it is. So I might grab some of them from his market on Sunday before my friends come round, and we'll have just like a little brunch. I'll get some jam out. It'll be nice. But I also might bring it down the yarn and labels and say, would you like to label yarn with me? No pressure if you don't want to. I've also said the same to Mario. Would you like to label yarn with me for Tuesday? No pressure if you don't want to. Anyway, my camera battery is flashing, so I am going to love you and leave you, as are the bubs going to do the same. So thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. I'm posting every day in the run up to Christmas. Social media links can all be found in the description box below, along with any other information that I think you might need. And yeah, leave me a comment down below. Let me know what you've been up to today, the daily check-in. We love to see it. You know we do. So, thanks so much for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being amazing. Thank you for being you. And I will see you very soon in tomorrow's video. So many videos. Bye.